Analysis Verify. And the channel's motto has always been, let's get rich together. So, so before I start, just wanted to give a couple of context here. Remember, I made a promise to you all that once I start, I'll be more active on YouTube and we'll try to help you all understand how to do trades based on charts. One of the things I have seen so far is that people are getting better at charting. So they are becoming better in drawing the lines and drawing the charts, but they are yet struggling to derive what are the targets, potential targets, and what is the SL. In my view, if a chart doesn't let you know what is the potential upside and how can you play around and where you can book profits, it's not really a recommended chart or setup. Uh, and that has been my focus. I've been trying to help people not just understand how to draw charts, but also to understand how to predict targets. Uh, in that pursuit, I have around 10 setups, 10 charting patterns, which I usually use. I'm sure that you have seen my charts in LinkedIn. Sorry, you have seen my charts in on Twitter and on StockTwits and even the group where I keep posting new charts and I've tried to derive targets based on the setup I've usually use. But even then, people are struggling to understand how I am doing it. I wrote a short book on my five trading setups. I have been told that this book has helped them a lot to understand the theoretical part. And now that they are doing taking some trades, they have been helpful in making some profits, but they're still a lot dependent on me. And the only thing I want to do before I die is to make everyone self-dependent, self-reliant. Maybe adopt my strategies if they are working for them. It took me almost half a decade to create these setups, and they have been helping me a lot. In fact, helping a lot. That's very positive, and I'm thankful for everyone who is trusting me and my setups and entering uh, into some trades and getting the useful outcomes, making profits, and gaining trust and gaining momentum. As you know, my trading style usually follows three objectives. One is uh, a mid to short term, which I call as swing or positional. Swing basically is 6 to 12 months, and positional is 12 to 18 to 24 months. Then there is a long term, and then there is a momentum trading, which I call usually it can be from 1 day to 6 months to maybe a year. Momentum trading are basically quick scalping. You enter, you make a trade, you book profits, you do a phased exits, and that way you are really taking care of the short-term market turbulence which happens. So you just quickly enter, see if market is supporting your trade. You just book at some gains and you quickly recover. That way, you're not very cash shortage because you keep rotating your money. Your trade is not stuck in a particular stock, and you're continuing to rotate the money in a more faster way. So it's basically a momentum trade where you're doing frequency volumes over maybe a very high target. At times you also make high targets, but in general you make 10, 15, 20% very quickly, move that money to some other trade and do that. In the momentum trade, I have found my IPO theory to have been working really well. In fact, I have received a lot of positive feedbacks, a lot of congratulations on creating an IPO theory, which has been helping in particularly in stocks which are very new in terms of they have very limited data, very limited candles to even do a price action or a technical analysis. uh, and that's where people really want to make money when not able to, and that's the reason why I think 2 years ago I created this IPO theory, and so far maybe 150 plus trades. I have got somewhere around 90% plus success rate. So that has been really working well for me and in fact for a lot of people. And today I'm trying to, and I have written that in written IPO theory in my ebook, which I'm sure you all have. If you not, you can just comment and I'll share it in the link. Uh, but people are still not been able to understand or maybe not do trades on their own. Thus I thought let's create a series where I'm every week I'm trying to do one or two videos, one in English and one in Hindi, for people to understand my setups so that you become less dependent on me, and therefore giving me the time to research and may probably identify more multi-baggers. So today's video is all about my IPO theory. uh, I will be sharing my screen, and you can probably look how I chart my targets. So this has been Surfactant has been the one of the most prominent use case for me in order to draw, uh, in order to help you understand how IPO theory works. Uh, there are also very recent ones which I have, which can help you understand the recent trades I've done, and all of these are my on my social platforms, be it Twitter or StockTwits. The idea is to help you understand how to start, how to uh, chart the pattern from scratch, how to identify future targets, and what are the levels you need to look for in order to make sure that you're continuously making money. There is a theoretical part which is covered in this IPO theory docket. Like I said, please feel free to ping me and I'll share this document, which gives you a theoretical knowledge of what are the do's and don'ts of this theory. But let me help you understand how to jump to this trade. So this is IPO theory by Apurv. First, what you have to do is there are two ways you can do IPO theory. One is either taking a weekly uh, time frame or a daily time frame. Daily time frames works better for the companies who have just listed, so that they will obviously not have too many candles. So that's the reason why it is also okay if you do a daily time frame here, because something wrong with this. Give me a second. Yeah, here because there is a much better chart. So I'm doing a weekly time frame. Give me a second. Something wrong with TradingView. Maybe TradingView guys can help me understand. Oh, you have all. I have already added this in past. So that's good. Yeah. So yeah. So I think let's understand this theory. So what I've done is there you have to look at the listing week to understand IPO theory. So here, if you see, the listing week is somewhere around 1760. This is the high of the listing week of Galaxy Surfactant, and the low was somewhere around 19 1525. So these are the two SLs where we have to now understand where to enter. If you look very closely, here on a weekly chart, the stock gave breakout, IPO based breakout at 1714. And I put my SL as 1525. The first target was this difference. So let me just draw it here so that you can understand again. So this is the first target. So this was the first target somewhere on this. So this was the first target, uh, which was calculated as somewhere around 2000 was the first target as per IPO theory. Second target was put somewhere down here, which is basically you go here 48 and you make it somewhere around 96. So this is the second target, somewhere around this 2300 is the second target. The third target will be this, where you are putting. So all you have to do is mark the high of the listing week's high, and then whatever the percentage over here is, it says 100, 98, take it 100, and then all you have to do is go till 200 to mark this as the next target, which is somewhere around 2450. The third target is the third target is the last target is this. Oh, that is target, sorry. Yeah. So this is how you can derive targets. There is another way which I have derived, which is the mathematical way, where I have put this as a depth. So what I've done is I also divided 1740 is the high, 18870 is the low into 7040. Target came somewhere around 3480, and magically the stock made high of 3500. So that is really cool of this stock to follow IPO theory diligently. Uh, but this is another chart. So let me quickly jump to the latest charts, which have given us a lot of which are recent ones and have uh, given some data for you to understand how to chart IPO theory. So if you look very carefully, let me. I have already covered this chart in my Hindi channel, so that's the reason why you're seeing this here. But yeah, so if you look carefully, it made a high of 120 and it made a low of 100. So what you need to do is, and you can also chart these lows. Try to look for support zones. For example, if you look over here, there is this is a support. Here it is the resistance. Then there is the support over here. Then it jumps from here. So maybe this becomes like a good support level for this particular stock. So that's I don't know what's happening with TradingView. Hey guys, please check it out. I think there is some problem with TradingView. Uh, see, yeah. Nonetheless, yeah. So I've made those charts. So basically, what is happening is you need to look at support zones, and based on these support zones, what you can do then is look for upside targets. So my first upside target will be the IPO listing week or days highs and lows, which comes somewhere around 100 to 120. Basically means 20%. So top 20% upside means somewhere around 140. This is 85 and this is 120. Somewhere around this becomes somewhere around. Give me a second. Let me just chart this out again. So this becomes somewhere around. If you look over here, this is 45%. So it touches 90%. So somewhere around 45% is upside over here, which you can see. Uh, and the last target is this of low of I think 85, and this goes somewhere around 55%. So 110, which means uh, I think summer target on 163. So as of today, what I have done with Garuda, I have made two two profits over here, and now my SL still remains 100, but the upside for me is 165 is pending for me. So this is how you can trade as per IPO theory. Other examples are Platinum Industries. I also recently shared a chart on this. Basically, Platinum Industries has also given me the same chart. If you look very carefully, the upside of 300 was suggested on my channel. You can see, and this has completed 300 uh, mark. Uh, and then Niva Bupa also. If you see Niva Bupa has also completed all my targets and has done somewhere around 85 from I think not. Wait a second. Yeah, it has done. Problem with trading view today. Yeah, sorry, 95. So from 80, it made 95, somewhere around 20%. Very quickly, in a day or two, I made following my IPO theory for Niva Vipa. Now the ones which are pending are DBEL and uh, DBEL and Tollins. This is DBEL. This is DBEL. Give me a second. This is DBL's chart. If you see over here for DB, no, this is Garuda. Sorry. Yeah, this is DBL. For DBL, I have already made a position in DBL based on IPO theory. When it surpassed 200 level, my first target is 240, and the second target is 265. My SL remains somewhere around 160, so it's near my SL. But even if the SL happens, I'll take this SL. But I will re-enter once if so. For example, say if it touches 160 and closes below it, I will take an SL, and then again, when it closes above 200, I'll take a entry again. My SL will again remain 160. My target will be 240 and 260. So somewhere around 30% upside is what I'm expecting from DBL. It's slightly risky considering what market is currently today, but that's the kind of uh, faith and risk IP theory involves you to. The other is tolerance. Tolerance for me already gave me a 5% upside. So I booked some profit over here, and it did my SL. So basically made nothing as such. But now I will re-enter tolerance if it closes again above 240 forward targets. So I'll again book somewhere over here because I feel there is a bit resistance in this zone. But apart from that, the other upsides are 285, 310, and 323. So this is basically IPO theory in nutshell for you. Please, I will recommend that instead of doing paper trading, I will strongly urge you all to take out time, take out some capital, and don't worry about that money getting zero, because you can treat that as basically as a tuition fees to market, but ensure that you learn the traits of it. And once you learn this, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to make a lot of money out of IPO theory. I know I have been, and this is one of the most exciting newer setups that are there. And I really believe it helps you make money like I am making. Uh, so that's the first uh, theory for me. I hope you like this video. If there are any confusion, if there are any follow-ups, if there are any additional information you need, please feel free to comment. I will look at them and try to answer them tomorrow. If not tomorrow, maybe in the next coming week, I'll be definitely taking out some time and helping all understand the concept, the funda, and how to trade. Will strongly advise you to at least do some trade, because this is how you learn. You cannot match market trading with paper trading, or some kind of uh, uh, daydreaming. It is very important for you to enter into the market and then feel this excitement, this build up, which helps you become a better trader. Please follow SLs, please follow setups. All I'm doing is trying to predict a way to make money. I can be wrong. I have been wrong in past, but it doesn't mean that I'll stop trying. I think trying is a lot important than not doing it at all. Uh, this is Apurv. Please share, subscribe, follow this, forward this to people who you know who may are looking for some setup based trading. Please follow me on uh, X/Twitter, Stockwitz. Please also follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm hoping and I'm planning to bring more such videos in future. But for now, today, signing off. Until I see you again, probably next week or probably tomorrow. Uh, this is Apurv signing off from Wealthify, and we follow just one rule: let's get rich together. Thank you.